Hey guys, welcome to Kerbal Space Program with me, Brad M73. Thanks for stopping by. We are playing on version 0.20.2 and kind of a little bit frustrated right now. I was just recording an episode and my computer randomly decided to dump back to the desktop. The game didn't crash. It's just like my computer wanted to troll me. It was like, troll la 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 la, we're gonna go back to the desktop. So, and I was almost to our target. Let's see, we haven't gone to Minmus yet, and we're going to do that today. I'm going to show you how to do that. I did build a nice big rocket. Rocket! Actually, I think it's this one. Should be the auto-loading, the auto-saved rocket, because I did make some modifications. Mainly nuclear rockets! The nuclear rockets are very low thrust, only about, the max engine power, if you look, is 60. I think that's 60,000 newtons compared to 1,500 for our normal ones. But they use a lot less fuel, but they just take a longer time to throttle up and throttle down. I wanted to put some lander legs and stuff on it, but I just don't think... I don't know... Actually, let me see if I can do this. Oh. No. I don't want them to stick straight out like that. Let's try this, maybe? This is gonna look really cornily cheesy, but it might actually work. Let's see. Okay, now like this, maybe? God, it looks so bad. Let's put some struts like up here, maybe to hold it in place. I mean, we're gonna have so much fuel left with this nuclear rocket that it is going to work okay. Okay. Now we should be able to get it down. And the only other thing we will need to do is make more stairs, or more ladders. No. Just need a single ladder. I don't know why that's going like that. It's like, oh, I can put them there. I didn't think I could. Well, let's see. Let's try to keep going with the ladder. And we'll just go on down with the ladder. Hopefully that will be enough ladder rungs to get us down to the surface. No, I don't know what that was. Oh no. Ugh. Now I gotta start over again. So I wonder if I can... I think those rockets are a little bit off center. Well. No! There. No! There. Yes. Ugh. It's like the worst configuration. Ever. Okay, let's try this again. Put that up there. You know what's really going to be super awesome is when I get this thing down to the planet and I put the actual ladder on it. Which is going to be, where is it? Where's the ladder? Am I blind? Where is the... That was on utility. There's the ladder rung. I don't want that one. I want the retractable ladder. Oh, it's right there. Herp derp. And finally, the legs of the lantern. Now one thing I can do is, what can I do? Well, I'm just gonna go try this. We're gonna try it, and we're gonna see if it works, and hopefully it will. All right. So you can see built some pretty heavy rockets down here. This is going to be our orbital stage, and then the nuclear rockets on top are going to be our escape stage and potentially landing stage on Minmus. So let's throttle up and take off. Don't need lots of thrust, because we already have lots of thrust. We don't want to use too much fuel. I am going to be flying this manually, because as you can see, the SAS gets really wobbly and a little bit uncontrollable. So I think that I might be able to actually stiffen that up with some additional supports around the nuclear rocket, but I haven't done it so far, so. So throttle back a little bit more. And again, I'm controlling this all manually. It's not easy at all. Okay, we're getting up to 10,000 feet, so we can start to pitch over for our gravity turn. And again, I'm like, my keys are dancing, or my fingers are dancing on the keyboard because I'm trying to keep this thing stable. Okay, we're up to 20,000 feet. So we can really start to pitch over to about 45 degrees now. Not more than 45. And we're starting to roll. We're coming up on staging. And bam, there we go. Okay, so things are going to be a lot more stable from here on out. But look at that. That got us up to almost 32,000 meters, which is pretty darn good. Okay, now I'm going to kick the SAS in, and we're going to take a look at our map view, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, 87,000. What I'm going to do is I want to get this guy into more of a, oh, got my SAS on. Let's see here. Gonna get him over. Come on, turn. Am I hitting the right key? Yes. The corrections are very, very Actually, I wonder if I throttle up just a tad, if that'll help things. Okay, so we're up to 74,000 feet, and I want to be right here. Okay, so now we're just gonna speed up right along, right like this. We want to be right on the horizon line. Let's throttle back just a little bit so we don't explode. And doing good so far. And we're just going to bring that out until we get a nice orbit, which should be fairly soon. And there's the orbit, and alright, so we have staged. I just heard the engine cut off. And not exactly the perfect orbit that I was going for, but I was actually kind of trying a new way to get into orbit. Come on, guys. No, I don't want to go retrograde. Why am I going retrograde? Darn you. I just want to go up. I want to point up, so because I want to eject the fuel stage down towards the planet, so hopefully it will burn up on re-entry. I think that's going to be good enough. Okay, so now we can kind of worry. I'm just going to put my SAS on. Let's see, what is our lower? Okay, so 50. So we will need to correct that. Okay, let's take a look and see where Minmus is. Minmus is out here, and we're going to set Minmus as our target. Now, see, we have these two descending and ascending nodes. That's just showing you where the intersect is going to be, because Minmus actually is at a slight incline. So if we start our maneuver here and we thrust out, should take us about around a 2-minute thrust angle. Oh, and yeah, right there we got our encounter. So that's really all we need to do. From here, I can just take the SAS off. It's going to be about a 2-minute thrust. However, I need to find my prograde vector because I am going to need to correct my orbit here. Let's see if that does it. Come on, get in there. I was thinking about possibly putting RCS on this guy, but I don't know. I guess it will help if I actually activate the nuclear engines. Alright, that should be good. Okay, well, there we go. Actually, I'm going to have to delete this node and start over. but we'll still, let's see here. Yeah, we'll still start here at the ascending node. Thrust out. Whoop. Went too far that time, so we'll back it in again. Whoop. There's our encounter right there. Alright. Now we can worry about getting into the proper orientation. I hope this lander works, because this would be hilarious. The reason why I think this might actually work is because the gravity on Minmus is very, very, very low. Matter of fact, I might not even need like this whole ladder system because the gravity is so low. Get in here and line up. All right, so we're going to be lined up, and what I want to do is just accelerate time until we come back around the planet. 25, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are coming around, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be a 2-minute burn. So what we need to do, I want to make absolutely sure I'm lined up. On this dot. There we go. And let's go ahead and just start burning. Okay, now we can go to full power. And again, this is going to be about a 2-minute burn to get out here. We're going to see this, there are Apoapsis, or Apoapsis. We're going to see that start moving out. And I know that's the boring. And another thing I kind of want to do is make sure to try to keep this aligned as we thrust, because that will definitely help with the precision. Still got a minute of thrust to go. Struts because it's gonna look cool. And it looks like we're thrusting at the moon, but we're actually thrusting towards Minmus. Now, as we get down in time here, the ellipse is going to dramatically start to increase in speed. So we're going to want to start slowing it down. See there, we already have a moon encounter. You do have to be careful because you can't... Okay, we're going to start throttling back. Throttle back, and hit X. Okay. Alright, there we go. And there is our Minmus encounter. Wait, where did it go? Uh-oh. Let's see here. Let's throttle up. No. Uh-oh, I think I went a little too far. Shoot. And, well, actually, let's do this. Let's flip around. I'm going to try to thrust retrograde. Because I think I overthrusted just slightly. Come on. I really should put RCS on this. I wish there was a way just to stabilize your roll while still allowing you to pitch. Okay, there we go. SAS and okay, there now we've got our Minmus encounter. All right, good deal. Well, now all we have to do is speed up time. Go up to 10,000. Gotta be really careful when you speed up time. And here we go. Whoa. Now once we get this intersect, or the encounter right here, all this is going to change. And we will actually have our orbital path. What am I doing here? Come on, 1,000 times. I don't know what's going on. The exact same thing happened last time, but I was able to recover. Literally the exact same thing at the very same time happened, and my game, it didn't crash back to the desktop, but it goes back to the desktop. I don't know if it's an issue with fraps or what. Okay, so actually let me show you what I just did here. This is actually our orbit of Minmus, so it's it's going to be like massively huge. So what we want to do is we want to go to this periapsis, which is our minimum distance to the planet, and we want to thrust retrograde to give us an actual orbit. And so we're just going to bring this down as close as we can. 34, 19. Okay, that's good for right now. So okay, we'll take the SAS off. Oh, I need to. It's going to be 50 minutes till we get to that point. And actually, I want to extend my solar panels while I'm thinking of it. I remember once in one of the earlier versions of Kerbal, I was just going to the moon and forgot to take solar panels with me, and then I ran out of power. So yeah, I wasn't happy, but it's the way that goes. Alright, so we're going to speed up time. This is going to be a 33-second burn, so we need to start about 15 seconds early. Yeah, I don't know what's going on why my computer is crashing, or it's not crashing, it's just like I'm alt-tabbing or something back to my desktop. It's really weird. I've never had that happen. Only for you guys. Whoa! Let's go to full power. We're way behind our okay, we're right on the money there. You don't have to be ultra super precise with these. So if we do miss that orbital, if we do miss the orbit ever so slightly, which we probably will, it's not that big of a deal. Just make sure to keep your finger on the X key. And I'm going to hit X right now. Okay. We just hit, and now we can just fine tune our orbit. Actually, let's center on Minmus. And we can just bring it in to about there. Want to make sure that my two spacecraft don't overlap. There we go. All right, so now we are going to be, we're pretty much within the orbit of Minmus. But there we go. So now we can accelerate time again. Now I'm going to want to keep it kind of on the retrograde vector because we are going to want to slow down. Oh, gosh darn it. But actually, it's probably going to change anyway, so let's zoom out. Speed up time. Yeah, it's going to flop anyway. Okay, so SAS off. And we're going to flip around to retrograde. And what we're going to do here is just add a maneuver retrograde. 24, no, need it even lower. Whoop, not that low. There, that's good. Oh, and I'm just continuing to do somersaults here. Like prograde vector. And I guess we'll continue just to do circles. And there's Minmus down there, guys. All right. Should start to come up on our retrograde here. Okay, there's the maneuver. There's the node I need to point at. Alright. Get this sucker lined up and we will be ready for our orbital burn. Well, we're already kind of in orbital, but our more than orbital burn. Alright, so we got 4 minutes. This is going to be a 7-second burn. Actually, I need to see what I'm doing. It's hard to see the letters against that dark background. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start at about 4. 2, 1, and pop. There we go. Let's take a look at our orbit now, and that's pretty good. Pretty darn good. All right. So now we are in orbit of Minmus. What I want to do is going to touch down on one of these flat areas. So let's see where we are. Hopefully we're going into daylight. Well, it might be a while till we have to orbit around to one of these guys. So let's go ahead and speed up time. And I don't know if there's any cool arches or monoliths or anything like that on this planet. I don't know. I've orbited quite a bit, and I haven't really noticed anything. Why are there lights coming out of there? Oh, here comes the sunny side. Oh, we could land right down there. This Minmus is insanely easy to land on. It's way easier to land on than even the moon. Because the gravity is so low. And you'll see what I mean when we do finally come to land. Let's see, there's like, I don't know. I don't see any type of surface features. Oh, we could land down there. Darn it, I wish I had kept those lights on there. I had some lights on this, the bottom of this rocket. So I was trying to use it as a lander before, but the legs just weren't long enough. There's a little tiny, there's a little flat part down there. Here's Kerbin. Come on, I just want a flat part to land on. Oh. What's that over there? Oh, that must be my other lander. Or my other, yeah, it's my other rocket. Hello, guy. Hello, other Kerbal. He's way too far away, though. Alright. I know you guys are getting super awesomely bored with watching me orbit here, as am I. So, let's see. I just want to get kind of closer to my... Okay, I see a landing spot. All right, so I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna pick this flat area right up in here. We should have plenty of room to land. What I want to do is go to my map. Let's see, where are we? Okay. Since we're pointing towards our retrograde vector, I'm gonna start to thrust, and I just want to bring. I want to bring this blue line. We're actually moving this way. So we're right here and we're moving along this line. So I want to bring this line in so it's right about in this landing plane here. Or, you know, in this little plane where I want to land. I want to kind of overshoot it slightly. Kind of like that. Okay. So we'll get out of map mode. And turn the SAS off. And now I'm going to start piloting this thing for reals. And I will want to continue to point at my retrograde vector. Now I'm sure you guys are following along with me exactly, right? Why is my... Oh, I can't turn that on. Alright, so we're coming down. And... I don't know why I have RCS on, because I don't have an RCS system. Alright, come on, come on. Whoops, I want to be right on that. Right on it. Because I want to slow my orbit down as, you know, it's about 30 meters per second. And if we look, but once I get down to, let me take my SAS off. Okay, so we're down to 30 meters per second. And I just want to see, Yeah, so now we're going to be coming right down. It's kind of hard to see because of the reflection, but we're going to be coming down right there, right where we want to come down. Actually, we could probably even move down even more. I really hope this lander works. That would be so awesome if it did. Okay. Yep, now we're pretty good. All right, so all we want to do now, I'm going to speed up time just a bit. And we are, basically what's happening is our retrograde vector is going towards this, like basically straight up and down, which is exactly what we want, because we want to be coming in as straight up and down as possible. So turn my SAS back on. And let me check where, okay, still doing pretty good there. And again, I might stop talking as much right now because I'm going to be concentrating on actually landing this guy. Okay, so now we are pretty much straight up and down. We're still pretty high up though. Okay, there we go. I don't think I can accelerate. Yeah, I can't accelerate time any faster. And so we're going to want to start paying attention and keeping a lookout for our shadow. And look how much fuel we have. We still have tons of fuel left. You know, this whole nuclear stage could potentially get us all the way back to Kerbal. Or Kerbin, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, no, I want to go this screen. This is where you really have to start being careful with your descent. Where's my shadow? Either we should have a shadow coming up that will be visible here soon. There we go. There's our shadow. I want the descent speed to be about 3. Actually, we're looking really good, guys. Obviously we can throttle up, and we are down. No, 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 tip back up, please, tip back up. Oh, please. Tip back up. Oh, gosh. Yes! It worked! It worked! Alright. Awesome, guys. Alright, well, let's get our little Kerbal out. Come on, Dested. Oh, they've got a bunch of new names now. So now we're Dested. Let's see. That's awesome. Yay! All right, Dested, let's go. Oh no! Wait, well, why can't I extend the ladder anymore? Oh well. No. Why? I can't. Why won't it let me? Alright. Alright, guys. There is... and watch. Look how high I can jump. Whee! We can turn our RCS pack on. Grab onto the ladder. And let's see, extend ladder bay. Hopefully it's not going to go down and like destroy the nuclear rocket, which would anger me greatly. Actually, let's go up here. I want to see if I can extend this other rocket. Oh, good, that did work. Hmm. There's the other ladder. Okay. So what I can do now is just, once he gets here, oh, come on, grab. No. You don't want to be upside down, dead. There we go. RCS, come on, guys. There, so now we can get, okay. We can get back in the ship. Okay. All right, let's see here. Yay! Woo! Oh, I can't believe that ladder or those landing struts worked. That's awesome. All right. I am going to take a screenshot of my little dude. Yay! There he is. All right. Apparently there's a way to plant a flag. Plant flag. There we go. Yes. Planting my flag. All right. Site name. Let's see. Let's see here. Minmus 1. One small step for, what's his name? For a Kerbal, one giant step for Kerbal kind. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's check it out. He's like, we planted a flag. Awesome. All right. Well, that is awesome-o. So we could actually take off with this craft actually and return to Kerbin if we wanted to. Watch out, Destet. Oh no. Oh no, hopefully you can get out. Phew. Crunch. One cool thing about their spacesuits is look how detailed they are. They're actually really detailed. They've got like bump mapping and everything and lighting effects. Yeah, check that out. Woohoo! See all the lighting effects they have on them? It's pretty good. Alright, anyway, where's the ladder? Oh, it's right there. So yeah, we could actually take this whole thing back, or we can just take the upper stage back. Come on. Because I don't see anything else really out here on the surface. Um, all right, so we can. There's plenty of thrust in these nuclear engines to get us home. What to do? What to do? I almost kind of want to leave part of the lander back here. I think that would be really cool. Um, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna figure that out, and maybe we'll come back in the next episode and see what there is to do. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Now you too know how to get to Minmus. It's really not that difficult. You don't even need this exact same rocket configuration. You can use one of the larger rockets, like we had on the main stages. I also originally I had the landing gear up here because I wasn't intending to have like this big giant contraption down at the bottom, but lo and behold, that's what that's what I ended up doing. So yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully you guys liked the episode, and we got to Minmus very easily actually, and with plenty of fuel to get us home or possibly get us to like Duna or something. So I'm going to try to start figuring out how to even reach out further and get to some of the other planets, and I can show you guys how to. If you guys are playing Kerbal Space Program along with me, if you got any questions about how anything works, or if you don't have the game yet and you have questions about the game or how things work, please post in the comments. Again, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. That's awesome. It helps me get more viewers, and just helps increase the popularity of the video. So guys, once again, I am Brad M73. Thank you very much for watching. This is Kerbal Space Program. Go out, buy it now if you're having fun watching along and don't have it yet. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.